Madden NFL 21. Hold on. One second. This is... Okay. If we've got a game just around the corner and I'm still behind learning the playbook, think you can help me out? Sex factor, be selfish, HP.
The practice seemed to fly by. We all left the field feeling pretty pumped for our next game together.
Yep, and try and get game start. Plus offensive yards. So I'll have a boost. Alright, we're going against the Steelers again. Are we going to destroy the Steelers the third time? Haven't they learned their lesson? Where are we going to go against other teams? Steelers.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
We are in Pittsburgh Stadium now.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
Right at the convergence of the three rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight we wind up Week 5 with a good battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Taken about 7 yards deep.
So we're going to destroy them in their home stadium.
We'll begin
Good.
things at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
Okay, vision. Okay. And it's weird having a look right here, so nice. They doing a replay?
They'll start with the option.
Oh, sacked.
The Ravens able to get to him. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now the pass finding its way to the hands of Eric Ebron. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner.
Wow, I can't believe it didn't have that much
before
yard.
he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On second down now, it's Conner.
I think they lost some yards there.
Stopping behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
flip one out here to his running back.
There we go.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
What are they going to do?
3 yards, all they could muster.
Okay, get it.
Bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play
They're coming.
in the open field.
So a long field ahead for the Ravens to start things out. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, at quarterback.
We'll send him home. Well, let's send him packing. Can't say we send him home because they are home.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down, Ravens.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
What? No. Did that just hit my...
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Over the middle here to Brown.
Yes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
You know, Charles, we saw an interview earlier this week with this guy, their field general, and he was asked something to the tune of, if you could create a catchy nickname for your team, what do you think that would be? And his response, I'm not into that.
And I love that. I think he's got the right idea because, to me, nicknames absolutely have to be earned. You can't give yourself your own nickname, and you don't become a Monsters of the Midway overnight just by saying so. It takes time, and this team, as talented as they are, they're still in their formative stages. And remember, sometimes no nickname actually becomes a nickname. Do you remember the Miami Dolphins with the Notre Dame defense? It became a nickname in and of itself.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, man, gosh.
Taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption.
I'm going for it.
And it's 4th down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Might as well.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Yes.
And he finds Stills complete. And down
There we
he
go.
goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
There we go.
Connection on that one. 33 yards. 1st and goal from the 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
There we go.
Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
There we have that lead that we need. Now we just have to stop them and get another.
Marrying up. Meaning,
Get a huge lead going.
You just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He gets it left side to Johnson.
No.
He's
Oh my gosh.
20, 10, and into the end zone.
I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. This is
Deontay Johnson,
ridiculous.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you scored what you did on the last
Oh, there we go.
when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And
that was horrible.
For a nice pickup.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
There we go.
Kenny Stills, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Ebron caught left side.
Oh, they would push him back.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Shotgun handoff to Samuels.
Number 38, Jalen Samuels.
Okay, there we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Yes.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Jalen
You
Samuels.
tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And now we just have to score a touchdown.
On
Get
is
this
the
huge
punt
lead.
team now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burke, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, so close.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run here with Mixon.
That was
forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
The pass.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
we're going to go for it.
Time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation.
Okay.
How about the corner defeating
I think
that
we get the
logic
ball back,
and
too.
making a really nice tackle.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 35-28 the final as they win by a touchdown. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 35-24 the final score. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou.
The Seahawks
Check on the
beat the
Saints at home
Cowboys.
at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Dolphins.
And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. 28-24 the final score.
And just like that, on we
Don't
head
really
to
care about the
half
other
number
games. I
2.
care about mine.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
27.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
Wait.
Try and hit a little
That
bit
was a
more
bullet pass.
with some things they didn't see in the
That
first
was.
half.
See if they do just that. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
At the 43-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain on third down, good for 28.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
He was looking to go back to
defense.
Stills. Bring up second down.
They're really pulling something in the second quarter.
Set up to throw. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
There, now we have a 2-touchdown lead.
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
All right, why is a 2-minute warning line even though there's no 2 minutes?
Throwing again on second down. Winston looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. 7 yards there and a first down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Trying to get an interception to stop them.
With that last catch.
So I can get a huge lead.
16 yards there and also a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Matt
Second long.
Play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
3rd 13.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Winston now from the 50. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
What are they doing?
That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time.
I'm just trying to get out of the
5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is Mixon. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete.
There we go.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Need to run down the
2
clock.
first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Mixon. Still on it. And now look at him go.
There we go.
That's the 20.
Oh wait, I messed up on that. Wrong line.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. Give him 52 yards on the ground. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Okay, running down the clock.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon.
Yes.
He'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
There we go.
Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
Now we got a
And the
3
Ravens will
touchdown
extend
lead.
their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
So now we have to just stop them.
Taking about 7 yards deep. And this will
Honestly, I got the game won. Because all I have to do is run down the clock.
Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Short little throw to Ebron. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. His throw incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 3rd and 5.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Jameis again.
I'm going to try to go for interception.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers
They're
blanking
going
on both
for it.
attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll throw again. Winston.
Wow.
And it is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes
You
you
get
just
this
show
clock
confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
At the 32-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Mixon.
There we go. First down.
The first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time
Well,
to
I'm
shine.
not running a pass here.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And Stills over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now Mixon. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
Come on,
And
come
the
on.
stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Come on, I want to get this.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Not much there, only a yard. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Stills the intended target. But
You know
now
what?
it's
I'm going to
third
go
and
for the
goal.
field goal.
3rd down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Okay, yep.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24.
31. Steelers 7.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further.
I obviously won. 2 seconds
It just
left.
widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this
They have
will
2
not be
seconds
brought
to make
out.
a
It's
play.
touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
I won.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during.
It's caught inside the 25.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe they tried. Oh, I still won.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
They got one
An absolute
touchdown, that's
rarity
it.
When we watch games now, because defense
And that was because I made a mistake.
on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time.
Please say
saying,
I don't go
"Look, you know
against
they're
Steelers
coming
again
for it."
because I
Ball
want my
security
actual
is
team to go
paramount.
against them.
So they worked on that, not just the
Third
week of
time I
practice, but I'm sure
destroyed
all
the
during
Steelers.
training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Baltimore, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots.
Oh, the
Meanwhile,
Patriots.
for the Steelers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps
So we're going against the Patriots, huh?
I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick
Good
it?
here.
Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? Hey, could count on my power, and look at my way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup.
New
Being
update
so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat groceries. Ay, how did
for the starter and win. Start hot with the dream
my
team.
dad one of the functions, we called her rhythm. She called up a friend, they kissed and we did it, and that's how we.
2.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a
Continue to a
thing,
championship.
how I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the
I can
whole
do that.
half, had a blast, last, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait, need a light year to check my buzz. These right here to check my cuz. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they never seen
Playoff divisional.
what's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said, what's hope to a guy with a plan? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask.
Right.
Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? With the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Or divisional.
It had been a long journey just to get to this point, and with every step, the stakes were raised. The press wanted to gauge our confidence level.
Get to the playoffs after a trying season. Looking at the matchups, the best in the back bracket. All the teams we're up against have worked equally hard to get here, or to compete against them. Yeah.
As I stepped away from the mic, I knew the next time we stepped onto the field would determine whether we kept going or vanished forever.
Game start. I don't know how to do the X Factor. I don't know if it automatically turns on or what. The Browns. The Browns versus the Panthers. Saints. Then
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
so is this
EA
actually
Sports
game for the
coverage of
championship?
The NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now,
Wow,
he's going to get a
smoke
bigger
coming out of
test
his
here in
mouth.
round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Come on, we can do this.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of
Why is
yardage.
smoke coming out of his
Frankly,
mouth?
they're pretty close to staying on
That's
schedule
worrying.
on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The throw right sideline here is
Okay,
complete.
something is up.
Complete to Cole Beasley. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So
Okay, that's
the
just
Ravens
weird.
now as they get set for their opening possession. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Escapes the set, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Taken down and sacked.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
They'll run with Mixon. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He was brought down by Earl Thomas. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, wow.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Boom.
Pass hauled in downfield. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Bills nothing.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On the run, it's Mixon. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Joe Mixon.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up
Mixon with it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So, CD, the playoffs are here and all the excitement that goes along with the month of January. And for this offense, let's be frank, they really feel like they're the team to beat.
And they should feel that way. This team should be uber confident about their abilities to go on a big run here in the playoffs because, let's face it, this is one of the most talented teams in the league. They've assembled talent from the offseason, in the draft, during the season. They've brought in great parts to add to their team. Now it's time to see if they've grown together as a team, and are they more than just the sum of their parts? Are they finally a unit that can do some damage in the playoffs?
On 3rd down, Mixon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh,
And
yes.
this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Kenny Stills there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
2 touchdown lead. 14-0.
Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about.
Trying for Brown, and it's
interception.
intercepted.
There's the flag on.
30, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Allen now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Tackle made.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This will be caught inside the 10.
Come on.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Allen to throw once more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And he's able to put it through.
I saw a touchdown
so this drive
lead.
spans 7 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go.
Okay.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. And now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. Third down here. Back to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Oh, I still get the ball back.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Does it tell me what my goals are?
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and that'll bring up second down.
Micah Hyde on the coverage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
There.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
The 24-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Davius White on the coverage.
He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback.
And he'll take
there
it
we go.
into the
Yes.
end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Joe Mixon. Touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
Apparently, the week off has been quite a bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
It's
There we
good,
go.
and it is now 21-7. So the drive winds up going
I still have the
75
2
yards in
touchdowns.
7 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25 yards.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Allen, left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We have to stop him here.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been
There we go.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the
Oh,
passing
come on.
game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the
And
football.
we'll see if they can disrupt it here. That's
Yes.
into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
2-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Over the
There
middle
we
here
go.
to Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why
Yeah.
that trend would change now. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, gosh.
Hassan Reddick coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Give my guys a break.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to
I still have a 2-touchdown lead. I can still get this.
Their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Bills on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Come on.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Allen and Knox teaming up there for a Buffalo 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one.
It's ridiculous.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few
Pretty
of
much
those
almost
together?
take out my own guy.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Well, we have to pressure him
target, but it'll be
and make rash plays.
To throw again, Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, they'll throw with Allen, and that's caught by Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Let's see, come because I'm winning right now.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
I still won.
With Singletary. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Singletary. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun. Allen.
Oh, interception!
At the goal line.
Oh my God.
Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken.
Wait, who called timeout? They did? Why they're calling timeout on my play?
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Okay, let's use their last timeout.
Over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35.
And they have no touchdowns left. So.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end.
There we go.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And Stills over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll give it to Mixon. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On play action, they'll throw. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
And his kick is indeed good.
There we go.
Push the lead up to 17. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13.
Well, I won. They have 8 seconds to score 3 touchdowns.
13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes.
And they have no timeouts left.
Look at it.
Their own 25-yard line.
I have no timeouts left. So
So
I've won.
They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that's caught inside
What?
the 30.
Oh my God! I thought he was gonna go touchdown.
But he takes it to the 25. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wow.
For more, log on to easports.com.
I destroyed them.
Victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Reinforcement.
Kick it and go.
Pro Bowl week. We're going against the Tampa Bay.
Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outlined.
Let's do it.
We were all nervous about the Super Bowl. Who wouldn't have been, right? But I looked at the players around me and remembered everything we'd done to make this a reality.
So we are playing the Super Bowl? Talking all season, so I'm going to it this time. What do you want to tell the team?
And with that, we put our helmets on and headed for the tunnel.
Alright. Buccaneers defenders for 1 week. 6+ offensive touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Stupid. Hair business. Tom Brady.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 56.
Oh, I'm going against Brady. Let's do it.
It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay, let's get this started.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
Well, that's going to be an interesting game. We'll have to boost against cover 2 plays. Boost, I'm calling cover 3 plays.
First and 10, here's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Jordan.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield.
Of course.
The 35 before going out.
I'm going to do
and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They lost 2 yards there.
And it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady.
Yes.
Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Boswell's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I can do this.
28-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Now a pass hauled in downfield. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Not much to speak of there, maybe a yard down to the 20. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
There we go.
And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Yes.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Ravens have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Come on.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Buccaneers 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He finds his tight end.
Ah, come on.
That's good.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Jordan Jenkins.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 42. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
42-yard line.
On 1st down, Freeman. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a play fake, Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's
I
going to
was
take it
healed.
down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 18. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a 1st
Wait,
down.
what am I doing?
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Number 37. Taken down at the 14-yard line.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's got
come on.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
What? What?
Nice play there, forced incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the... Which is good for you.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Yes.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now the middle, it's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Yes.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Kenny Stills, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute and a half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Now, right now, under 100 yards of total offense.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. It's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. So these two teams will head to the locker room. So the halftime
I
show
honestly
of the Super
don't
Bowl
know.
Abbreviated,
Okay, so
ready
I
to
do
go
get
for
the ball back.
second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
7-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way.
Yes.
Inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now back to throw.
Yes.
It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic.
I got it in there.
Usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, now let's do this.
Offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
I got a good lead going, so I need to keep it up.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's good.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Come on, I got this.
2nd and 6.
Operating for
3rd
the
quarter.
Brady. And this one caught up by Cameron Brady. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run.
So honestly, I just need to run down the clock
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
and keep this lead going.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman.
Okay.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Russ, we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
It's kind of a bonus. He's able to protect that high value that you have back
There we
under
go.
center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they're able
So are
to
they
get
going
to
for?
him.
Yeah, they're
And
going
the
for a
passing
field goal.
windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Ravens 21.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal for the offense.
We still got this.
10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Again, it's Mixon. Just bowling over tacklers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
There we go.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes on the clock.
Whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball, he has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to a victory.
He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
4 minutes
26-yard
left.
They go back to the ground.
I pretty much had this for one.
Break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mixon, and a nice
Yes.
one. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 16. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
There we go.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Able to. Clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
What the crap?
Break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon.
Yes.
They will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to slow this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What
There
makes
we
them
go.
successful?
Now I got a lead. Now I got this one.
When you're able to
Because all I have to do is just run down the clock whenever I get the ball back.
But that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard.
Tom Brady in the offense. Down by 15. A minute 51 on the clock. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. On first down, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
On who?
Backfield, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, man.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Brady now on first down. And this
Oh,
is
just
intercepted,
touchdown.
and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
There we go.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Timeout because they know what I'm doing. Alright, let's use their last timeout.
Mixon.
Oh,
Work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now the pass hauled
yes.
in by Kenny Stills.
Oh.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them.
yes. Boom. I got this as one.
Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. As the Ravens push further out in
They got
front.
20 seconds
And to
left.
me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake.
There's no way they can get 3 touchdowns. So I
Tucker
have,
now to kick it away following the touchdown.
and they have no timeouts left.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be.
And I'm not
brought
using
as a
my
touchback.
timeout, so it'd be a waste.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling down.
Now,
here
if
in
I
the
get an
fourth
interception,
quarter.
then yeah,
The
I'll use
NFC crown
timeouts.
that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Finds Howard complete. Going to be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Throw outside complete. That's Freeman.
Boom.
And he'll be brought down
I just won the
right
Super
around
Bowl.
37. And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it.
I
when
destroyed
all eyes
Brady.
are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on. That's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
There we go. Well. Our first Super Bowl win.
Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it.
Champions.
Been the whole path, had a flag. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain.
And with that, the Dream Team stepped off the field and into football legend. What means more to your legacy?
I couldn't be more proud of what we achieved together. And I'm still in touch with most of those guys, even now that we're retired.
There we go. 35-13. All very good. Championship. Oh, Browns. Okay. Comeback. Return from serious injury. As your injury forces you to the sideline, you've got to return it to a format. Why the NFL's. Just won their game against the Steelers. Won their Super Bowl game against the Buccaneers by a score of 3. Well, guys, that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and goodbye.